So, it was good while it lasted. I got kicked out of the Sith Academy. In some parts, I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and more so fan of the Sith. That's why I joined up with them. And I said I was self-interest, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. Bumped into a profile proclaiming to be an 18-year-old female who apparently has the band hammer, but that's as far as her wisdom goes when it comes to things. So when you confront her, she gets all pissed off and, you know, bans you. So the group's about 18 to 80. You get all kinds of people walking through the door, you know, for their Sithisms, and so, you know, and it's okay. I mean, the funny part was, you know, with this one particular character, all they can do is ad hominem. So at that point, it just kind of shows me a level of maturity from a particular profile. So that's what I think is kind of funny about the whole thing. So, yeah, my account was suspended, more specifically. It wasn't, you know, I was kicked out, but that's the difference, really. So I wrote an email explaining how, you know, pretty much how much weak sauce these people are. If they can't handle a little of me, how are they actually going to handle the world around them? You know, I got a feeling from watching some of their videos, it's kind of like a LARP event gone to religion, literally. It just, that's how I see it. I'm sure there might be more from the people who created it, but when you get the you know, the lunatics running the asylum at the moment, you know, there's only so much you can do. But it's funny. I mean, they, in a way, I guess they're trying. I might swing by later on in their organization and see what they're up to. But right now, you know, they don't know how to deal with me. Then they don't know how to deal with any real opposition. This way I just see it. But it's kind of funny. I mean, the only reason I'm dedicating the video was how quick it lasted. No more than a few weeks. And, of course, the critiquing of this young lady's Skype interview, or Skype battle. Again, it just sounds like two nerd convention kids having a, you know, cosplay theme event. And, I mean, if that's what you know, the Sith Academy is about, then that's fine, and, you know, that's how, you know, let it be. But if you're presenting it to be one thing and you're actually doing another, or whatever the case may be, well, maybe it's multifaceted. I didn't catch on. Who knows? But I'm too straightforward. You know, this is my name. This is who I am. And with the Sith Academy, of course, you got people out there with the robes over their head, the dark side, and I mean, I really enjoyed the Sith, through the Star Wars thing with Lucas, and it is a continuation. However, it's not the only Sith group out there. For those of you who don't know me, like this particular few people out there I know, you know, I actually have about 5 or 6 other Sith religions listed on my Access Online channel. So for me, it's like they're not the only players in the book. So, yeah, that's why when I support other religious organizations, I have over 60 of them, and Sith religion's one of them. Any ones who I bring in, I like to partake as to what they're about, and see what they're, you know, what they're about, you know, and if they're really a religion or not. So this one here claims to be a religion, more or less act like cosplay or LARP people, and you know, it's more like you're living through persona versus actually living through paradigm. So, I mean, you know, who am I to say what's religion and what's not? But I don't think I'm really communicating with people who are actually in charge. You know, like I said, I think maybe it's the daughter of a guy who created it, who ran the website or something, you know. But it's okay. Like I said, there's an old expression used from an old site that we used to go to called weak sauce. In other words, if you don't have the intestinal fortitude to conflict or combat or even debate, and your only result is to ban and hide, well, the problem with that is, you know, how far are you going to go if that's part of your paradigm. But anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, really interesting. But you know, am I really butthurt over it? No. Like I said, I support many other belief systems. I just happen to notice this particular Sith organization was, you know, pledging to cause havoc for another group I used to belong to. So I figured I'd look them up, see what they were about. But yeah, you know, for what it's worth, there were a few characters in there that I had good exchanges with, and you know, and then they sounded pretty sound as to what they were doing. Then you had the other handful that were just total fucking idiots, and I guess the idiots were the ones who were in control. So what do you expect, right? But that's okay. But yeah, kicked out of the Sith Academy. What will I ever do? Alright, well anyways, that was kind of funny. And more power to them either way. You know, they're going to need it. Another, you know, and you know, I think one of the other things is I found funny. They're trying to create their own temple, you know, which is a pyramid, which, you know, it's been done before. Not necessarily with the Sith, but for there's a religious organization out of Georgia, actually. It was supposed to be Egyptian orientated and what have you. Predominantly black, and I think Wesley Snipes was even part of it. And it literally became a little commune of you know, of Egypt type of thing. It was pretty trippy. But in this case, these guys are trying to do a temple themselves, which seems pretty cool, but to scale it looks pretty small. But you know, what's the size of a steeple, right? Anyways, like I said, they're really trying. What? I'm not too sure. And like I said, with the people at the helm, you know, when you have children with lack of wisdom, you know, what can an 18-year-old tell me? Well, there you have it. So anyways, food for thought. The Sith Academy. Take it for what it's worth. Take care. Bye for now.